Hi guys, Mark here, MMR Trains and More. Hey, thanks for stopping by the channel this morning. If you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you consider doing so? We upload every Wednesday, so different topics every week. Just a thought about the last video of the German European layout. It didn't do that great, and you know, you're going to get those once in a while here on this channel. I really make the videos more as a sort of a scrapbook for myself. I like to see where the layout was at a certain point in time. I guess I would need to upload it to YouTube to do that. And, you know, on the other hand, it's fun to share with all you guys, and I get some comments both on the site and off the site from friends that are subscribed, and different ideas on how to do things. And it's good to hear from other people, and YouTube has really been really a blessing for me on that. It inspires me to do a little bit more on the layout. You know, it gets to a point, and I know a lot of the subscribers are older and have finished layout, but there's a lot of people that go to YouTube to learn about, you know, building a layout. And if nothing else, I like to show a finished layout and show people, if I can do it, you can do it, that kind of a thing. So I suppose it all boils down to just me wanting to present different things to the YouTube universe, if you will, and that German layout was one of them. I was a little bit shocked. I figured it would do better if the algorithm picked it up. There are, you know, it's a worldwide site, so there are a lot of people that are interested in European trains, but apparently the way it was presented or the way YouTube took it, not too popular. So you're going to get some of those on this channel, that's for sure. I mean, I've got plenty of video from my motor car, my speeder days. I spent about 5 years with restoring a speeder and then traveling normally around northern Wisconsin and the upper peninsula of Michigan. A lot of that rail is no longer in service, and I've got a lot of video from those areas. So it's something I'm going to upload in the future. I don't know when. I have to convert it to a usable format. Of course, it's on tape. So, you know, look for that down the road. And again, that may do horribly, but that's okay. I'll be happy to put it on YouTube. If someone needs it and someone will find a little information about a town in that particular video series that they want to model, or a particular railroad, it'll be well worth the effort. So look for that coming up. I suppose a little more immediate concern is the Soo Line convention is coming up, and as I said in a previous video, I've got always something to, you know, hopefully to bring along to the show and tell modelers roundtable that we hold. And the thing is, we've got a lot of good modelers, great modelers really in the society. Not as many as some other groups, but guys like Bob Rivard, Luke Lemons. Well, these aren't just some of the names. I'm not obviously going to name them all off, but folks that bring high-end stuff. So I like to bring something along to see how what I've done kind of stacks up a little bit, and then of course just to, you know, shoot the breeze with the guys and find out some new techniques in that. So the grain elevator kind of took a back seat for the last week. I've started working on my resin kit from Resin Car Works, and we'll look at that kind of a part one and an overview of that right now. So the Resin Car Works kit, what can you say? Well, it's resin, right? And so normally we think of lots of parts and lots of putsy operations, but this one's a little different. It's a one-piece body. The doors are molded on, and the underframe is not complete, but it's given you a good start. I mean, the center sill is in, the bolsters are on. It's really a matter of, you know, finding the right center for the trucks, drilling and tapping that 256, and then moving on with just some of the details. Mainly the stringers have to be added, the 3 brake components, of course, the triple valve, the reservoir, and the cylinder, and then the linkage. Now, some people may not feel that it's important to do an underframe, but here again, it's a few of the things are visible, especially when you get down with the camera. So I will add, as best as I can, the underframe components, and it shouldn't be too tough because the instructions are very well done. There's a lot of pictures, so I'm kind of the guy that needs pictures to figure things out. You can tell me how to do it, and you know, most of it catches, but not all of it. So pictures are really helpful, and in this case, it's great to have them. But overall, great kit, great instructions, and looking forward to finishing it. Beyond that, I think we're going to call this video a wrap for this week. I wish I had more to present, but this week's a little bit light again. So instead of putting more German layout out there, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Now, if you would be so kind to subscribe to my channel, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in today, and we'll see you down the rails.